So the scripture says, neither yield ye your members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin, but yield yourselves unto God as those that are alive from the dead, and your members as instruments of righteousness unto God. Now, let's kind of break this down. It says, neither yield ye your members as instruments of unrighteousness. Your members are your hands, your fingers, your mouth, your eyes, your heart. Don't yield these things as instruments of unrighteousness. How can you yield these things as instruments of unrighteousness? Masturbation, oral sex, stealing, gambling, and there are many other things that you can do with your hands and your body parts that's unpleasing to God. But if you look at the scripture, I want you to be the judge. There are many people that think that it's okay to be a Christian and consistently masturbate, both men and women. I don't believe that God is a God that shows favoritism. The scripture says that he does not show favoritism to anyone. He's a just God. So if a person sins, the scripture says that the wages of sin is death. So that's Romans chapter 6, verse 23. So according to this scripture, I need the people that are listening to this, if you're struggling with masturbation, if you're struggling with sexual deeds and things like that, I need you to look at this scripture and take some thought about it yourself. Because we're talking about God. We're talking about holiness. We're talking about righteousness. God is a holy God. No sin will be able to live in his presence. And if we live in sin, if we continuously practice sin as like a habitual thing, intentionally, then, and God already knows all things. He's going to judge us for those things. But I'm asking you to take accountability for yourself at this moment. And really look at yourself deeply if you do these things. And consider this scripture. Because God will hold all of us accountable for the sinful acts we commit. So after observing this scripture, is it okay for a person that confesses to be a Christian to masturbate, to have oral sex with someone, to use their hands to gamble, to just do a lot of the things that are deemed to be unrighteous before God?